welcome in my YouTube collective. What is going on? What is going on? Thank y'all for watching. I am Queen Nasir. As always, peace and blessings to all of y'all. All right, so we're gonna dive into the collective energy. All right, we're gonna roll the dice and see what the energy is gonna be for YouTube. Five, change. So if you've been seeing the number 555, 555, this is for you. It's going to be about change. All right. So if this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you are looking for any of my services, it will be down in the description box below. Okay. So let's get started. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Spirit guides of the highest white light. For today, for this time, for this sacred moment, we ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on whatever situations we need help with in this time. Ashe. All right, so like I said, the number five is on the dice, y'all. The number five. All right, so change. So this change, we have the Ten of Swords here coming out for the first card. The Ten of Swords is talking about you losing something or somebody could have lost you. All right, change. Um, this is also the energy of defeat in a way. You could be feeling defeated. You could be feeling, yeah, you could be feeling defeated. Like all odds are against you right now. Also, the Ten of Swords talks about deep rooted wounds. All right. So some of you guys could be healing from deep rooted wounds right now. Some of you guys could be waiting on love to come into your life. All right. You're waiting on love to come into your life, or you could be connected to somebody that you love. But there's healing here. There's healing here, and there's love here. And there's a proposal. So we have Three of Pentacles in the reverse as well. Okay, so there could have been a lot of disharmony in some of you guys' love life. We have 23 here. That number could be very significant for somebody. Yeah, you could have lost somebody that you loved at the age of 23 because of disharmony, because of conflict, or you could be dealing with wounds from somebody that you loved at the age of 23 that you lost because of not being in alignment with it with your purpose, with where you were going. All right, so these are some of the changes, okay, that you guys could be experiencing, okay? So remember to always take what resonates. Always take what resonates with your spirit. If it does not resonate, leave it for somebody else, all right? So this session is about change. If you've been seeing 555, 55, any five, this is it, okay? This is your message. Um, so like I was saying, some of you guys are going through a healing, okay? And you're healing from relationships that didn't serve you. You're healing, you're cutting cords, you're letting go, you're forgiving, all right? You're preparing. You're preparing for love. You're preparing for something new. You have prepared already. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. All right. So we have the moon in the reverse. I feel like you might need to release fear when it comes to this situation. Maybe you fear that you're going to be alone forever. Maybe you fear that you'll never meet the right person. And that's something you need to let go. Or you could be dealing with repressed emotions. We do have the Ten of Swords here. All right. So you could be dealing with repressed emotions. You could be dealing with emotions that, that you hid, that you covered up, that you tried not to deal with in this time. And it's concerning love. Yeah, whoever this message is for, you had a lot of loveless relationships. And it created an inner confusion for you. It created insecurities for you. So this is something that y'all could be purging out. And look, the tower came out. The tower came out in the reverse. This could be something that y'all purging in this time. This is a personal transformation. All right, transforming from being around people This is why the number 5 is the message. Being around people. Hi, love. Welcome in. This message is a message of change. Okay. So being around people that no longer serve you, being in relationships that were not fulfilling. All right. This is your tower moment. This is a personal transition that you're going through. All right. You're moving from one way of thinking to another. You're moving from one way of feeling to another. All right. You could be choosing to forgive. You could be choosing to let go of what no longer is serving you. You could also be choosing to let go of your insecurities. Yeah, because some of you guys are preparing for this connection. Ashe. Y'all prepared for this connection. Anything else, Spirit?
What?
It looked like your eye messing up over there.
I'm tired.
All right, so we have the star card here, which is our energy, your energy. All right. I feel like in these situations, some of you guys had to have a lot of faith. All right. You had to have a lot of faith to get out of it, or you had to have a lot of faith to remain in it and remain stable minded. Okay. It was a lot of disharmony in these situations, and you did a lot of stuff alone. Raza, I'm well, love. I'm blessed. How are you? But the star card is here. So a lot of us had to use faith. We had to use faith to get out of these situations. All right. So we had to use faith to release fear, to step into those unknown places, to go to those places that we didn't know about, that we didn't know if we would receive the help, the love, that but it's a personal transition. Cat Moose, hi love, how are you? Hopefully you guys are well. If this message is resonating with you guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, okay? I truly appreciate it. We have here strength in the reverse. Okay, so these people could have been operating out of their pride, y'all. They could have been, that's why they caused a lot of disharmony. That's why they caused a lot of conflict. That's why they allowed you to work by yourself because of their ego. They seen how strong you was. They seen how built you was for this journey, for the whatever the movement was. And so their ego, thank you, love, their ego made them put you down. Their ego made them make tried to make you feel bad for being a strong person. But I feel like this was a part of your personal transition. This was a part of releasing whatever you need to release in this time. This was definitely a challenge with the Seven of Wands being here. This was a big challenge. Big challenge. And it took a lot of faith. Oh, then baby, you probably need to get you a floss water. All right, and this is why they were attacking you. And then we're gonna leave it at this. All right, they were attacking you because of your abundance. King of Pentacles coming out. All right, they were attacking you because of your abundance. If you get attacked, you're going through spiritual warfare, they're attacking you because of who you are, the codes you carry, the vibration you carry, same as here. All right, we have the Empress here. Also, the number 3, that's me, life path number 3. We are abundant, we are wealth, and we don't have to have no jobs to show it. Wealth is so much more than a job, than paper, than money. Okay, wealth is wisdom, wealth is knowledge, wealth is understanding. That is the power, and that is where the power lies. Ashe. And we, yeah, that's our vibration. That's just who we are. The Queen of Pentacles here. We're empaths. We're empathetic people. We are very nurturing, very caring, very loving people. That's just who we are. And sometimes when you are this, not even sometimes, most of the time, majority of the time, when you are that way, when you're an empath, you attract narcissistic ass people. You attract narcissistic family, narcissistic soul ties with people, men, women, or whatever. You attract, this is what you attract when you carry this vibration, this wealth, This abundance. You attract haters. You attract flies. You attract it devils, enemies, people who are enemies, who are being used to harm you, to attack you, only to help you elevate. Ashe? Sharaim. Hi, welcome in, love. Yeah, this is who we are. We are the star. We are the stars. We carry the wealth vibration. We carry the wealth codes. We are abundant, and this is why we got attached to these nasty ass situations. We are empathetic, and this is why we got attached to these nasty ass situations with these nasty people. And this is why you could be getting attacked. Your finances could be getting attacked. Your mind could be getting attacked. Your home could be getting attacked. But that is because of who you are. This is who you are. You are abundance. You are love. You are joy. We are abundance. We are love. We are joy. That is who we are. Point blank, period. Ashe? Yeah, there was a lot of unfairness going on inside of these relationships, inside of these friendships, inside of these partnerships. A lot of unfairness. And so I feel like that's why the number 5 came out for this session, because there's change. There's change happening. And it's not just change in our lives, y'all. It's change in our enemy's life as well. It's changes in our enemy's lives as well. Ashe? Change is coming to every persecutor. Every persecutor that's persecuting you, change is coming to them too. But it's not going to be the good change that's coming to you. The change that's coming to you is the change. Oh, what's that? What's this? The change that's coming to you is your success, your codes, your power coming back, your love coming back, your vibration being restored. Okay, that's the change, the elevation, the wealth, the success. That's your change. Their change is their judgment. That's their change. Their judgment is their change. That's what 5. That's what the number 5 represents. 555. If you've been seeing that, then this is your message. You need to hear this message and understand why you was attacked, and understand why you keep attaching yourself to the same types of people. Understand why you feel like you in a cycle. Understand this is going to give you understanding why you feel like you keep attracting the same type of man, the same type of woman. Why is that? Because you are the star. You are the empath. You are the gold, baby. You are the milk and honey. And they need to attach and latch. I don't even know what I was trying to say. They need to attach and latch onto that light so they can feed off of you and drain you for everything you got, so they can win and you can lose. That was the whole point of a narcissistic and empath relationship. That's the point. It is spiritual. It's always spiritual. Everything in life, everything we go through is spiritual. From the time you wake up out of your bed to the time you close your eyes at night, it's spiritual. All right? We live a very spiritual life. And if you think nobody will try to hex you, they will. If you think nobody will try to curse you, they will. So you need to be protected, and you need to understand who you are, and you need to understand that you carry authority. Ashe? All right, inner peace. It says you are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. Now, I could take this for myself as well. Because when people do shit to me, I'll be ready to lash out on their asses. So you know what? Maybe I do need to work on my inner peace. Maybe that's something I need to work on. So as a collective, we all need to work on this. All right. I'm not afraid to admit what I need to work on. See, that's the difference between me and these other people that work with these entities. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. I'm not afraid to admit when I need to work on something, because I'm human just like everybody else. All right. We got release attachments in the reverse. All right. Some of us have released a lot of attachments in this time. I'm hearing stay hydrated. All right. You could have just released a lot of things. Stay hydrated. Yeah, you could have released things and people. You could have been releasing things, and this is a confirmation for you, that this message is for you. You could have been releasing things and people, that been holding you back and keeping you from stepping in your true potential. All right, and this is why Spirit is saying your inner peace is what's important. Learn how to say what to say and when to say it. Learn not to lash out. Learn how to do things quietly. My husband was right. Ashe. All right, y'all. That's gonna be the message. Wait, we will see what we got on the bottom. Um. All right, so we got stand your ground. All right, but that's in the reverse. So I feel like whoever this message is for, you need to back off. Find the lesson that is in the reverse as well. So okay, so whoever I'm speaking to, you a very evil person, and if this is the person that's listening to me, that live over here, you a very evil person, and you never gonna learn your lesson. Your head is too fucking big, and it's about to get real small. You need to back off. You gotta stand your ground in the reverse. Find the lesson in the reverse. Very arrogant energy. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Thank y'all for being a part of this sacred space today. If this message resonated with y'all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I do have a goal to get to 500 subscribers, so if y'all would like to help me out with that and become a part of the collective, hey, be my guest. If not, peace and blessings. Thank you for being here, and thank y'all for having me. Ashe. All right, I will see y'all another time. Peace and blessings to y'all.